Welcome back on Dynamo. Today I want to propose you a video about how to paint with a wood texture. About this I decided to use the coffin paper created one that you can find the link in the description about the video how to realize it. And so now I show you each step that I done to realize such creation or better such painting. So now we can begin. A suggestion, wear a glove cause otherwise you'll dirt a lot your hand. First step, I used a black primer of the Vallejo. You can choose anyway which one you want, and don't worry about. What is important is that you have to do a sort of dry brush covering every part of the model so that you don't have something that it's exposed. And what is even more important is that you have to adapt the color based on the material that you're going to use. So for example, about the paper, you have something that it's not too much water part about. Then I take the brown Dubai of the scale color 75. And the role of such color is the base of it. So I suggest you to do a brush on such model. Eventually you can make that you can take two waves of such color. So you can make the first, then wait some bit that it's dried, and then make another one, so that you can create a sort of volume for such model. And you can do this for both the coffin and the lid of the coffin itself. After you have done such base for the lid, then you can decorate if you want with some film, some parts that you made with new stuff or other accessories. So it's up to you to decide how to decorate such lid, but it's better to do the base before to do that. Then I taken the Citadel base XV88 and we do a dry brush again. In this case, again, you can decide how intense you want that this color it is, so you can make more steps with the same dry brush. So you do a dry brush, wait a bit and do another one, as much as you think that it's okay for you. And then it's the turn of the Agax Earthshade shade of the Citadel. And we use the shade on all the model so that we blend all the colors together and we make that the inner parts are darker. So it's a good way to blend everything together and give a really nice out. And then we use the tar brown of the scale color 75 that has been a really nice discover. Remember to heavily shake this color before to use. Anyway, we go to use a thin tip brush so that we can move along the different lists of the wood, so that we can create a sort of I can say not precise painted. So not worry if you make some mistake, eventually correct with a bit of finger removing the excess of color, but what is important is that using such step we can realize really quite amazing wood effect because we have an highlight of the wood color. So we take again the Agax Earthshade shade and use again on all the model to blend all the colors together. This time it's better not to use too heavy one as amount of color, but it's really nice because the final effect is something that I appreciate. And now it's time for the varnish. In this case I use a satin one, but you can use an opaque one eventually. And we use the protective on all the model. In this case it's useful because it protects the model from the humidity all around, and it's a paper model, I want to remember this specific one, so it's quite useful. So I suggest you to use, not worry if it's a bit glossy at the beginning, because anyway it will be recover the satin part being dried. And here you can see the final effect. Obviously you can change some options and so on. It's up to you decide how much you want that it's I can say real or not. You can change some effect, of course, maybe you want some different type of color or so on for the wood, not mind. Anyway, I think that this scheme is really quite good. You can see that here for realizing the wood, it's not the precision that it's the main part, because to be natural it doesn't have to be so, I can say, really clear in all the traits. So it's quite interesting, and I think that can be quite interesting also to apply such type of effect also to other types to have a sort of ruined effect for the model eventually. So From Dyno Mode, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again. To the next time.